Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Speaking Hacks, the podcast where we skip the boring grammar drills and dive straight into what actually works when you're trying to speak English like a native. I'm your host, Jake Matthew, and today we're kicking off with episode 1, Just Speak. Yeah, I know it sounds too simple, but trust me, by the end of this episode, you're going to understand why this is the most powerful hack you'll ever hear. So let me ask you something real quick. How many of you have been studying English for years, maybe watching movies, reading books, doing grammar exercises, but when it comes time to actually speak, you freeze? Your mind goes blank? Yeah, I see you. And here's the brutal truth nobody tells you. The reason you can't speak isn't because you don't know enough English. It's because you haven't been speaking enough English. Mind blown. Today, I'm breaking down the Just Speak philosophy, the tactics, the mindset shifts, and the actual steps you can take today to stop being a passive learner and start being an active speaker. No fluff, no theory, just real actionable hacks. Let's go. All right, hack number 1, stop waiting for perfect. Listen, I'm going to be straight with you. You will never feel 100% ready to speak English. Never. You could study for 10 years and still feel like you need one more lesson. That's called the readiness trap, and it's killing your progress. The people who actually become fluent, they started speaking when they were terrible. They made mistakes, they sounded awkward, and guess what? They survived. Here's your first tactic. Set a messy speaking goal. Every single day, you need to speak English for at least 5 minutes, even if it's just talking to yourself in the mirror. Describe your morning routine. Talk about what you ate for breakfast. Complain about traffic. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're moving your mouth and forming sentences. Your brain needs repetition, not perfection. Hack number 2. Think in English, don't translate. This is huge. Most people make the mistake of thinking in their native language first, then trying to translate it into English. That's why you pause so much when speaking. You're doing double the work. Here's the tactic. Start small. When you're doing everyday activities, narrate them in English in your head. I'm making coffee. The water is boiling. I need to add sugar. Simple stuff. This trains your brain to think directly in English, which makes speaking way faster and more natural. Hack number 3, talk to yourself like you're crazy, because crazy works. I'm serious. One of the best ways to practice speaking without fear of judgment is literally having conversations with yourself. Pretend you're being interviewed. Imagine you're explaining something to a friend. Role-play different scenarios. You can do this in the shower, while cooking, during your commute. Nobody's listening, nobody's judging, and you're getting those speaking reps in. It's a cheat code. Hack number 4, record yourself and listen back. I know, listening to your own voice is cringy, but here's why this works. When you record yourself speaking English for 1 to 2 minutes and then listen back, you catch your own mistakes. You notice where you pause too much, where you use filler words like and where your pronunciation is off. It's like having a personal coach that's available 24/7. Try it once a week and watch how fast you improve. Hack number 5, find a speaking buddy or use AI. You don't need to pay for expensive tutors to practice speaking. There are language exchange apps where you can find someone who wants to learn your language while you practice English. It's free, it's flexible, and it's low pressure. Or if you're more introverted, use AI chatbots that let you practice speaking. The point is, you need a real or simulated conversation partner to build fluency. Hack number 6, and this is the game changer. Embrace the awkward silence. When you're speaking and you don't know a word, don't panic and switch to your native language. Pause. Think. Try to explain the word using simpler English. This is called circumlocution, and it's what native speakers do too when they forget a word. For example, if you forget the word refrigerator, say the big box in the kitchen that keeps food cold. Boom, you kept the conversation in English and trained your brain to problem solve in real time. All right, let's recap real quick because I want you to walk away from this episode with a clear action plan. Number 1, stop waiting for perfect and just start speaking, even if it's messy. Number 2, think in English to cut out the translation step. Number 3, talk to yourself. Yes, out loud. Number 4, record yourself to catch mistakes. Number 5, find a speaking buddy, human or AI. And number 6, embrace awkward pauses and describe words you don't know. Here's the bottom line. Speaking English isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to sound stupid at first. Every fluent speaker you admire, they all went through the awkward phase. They all made embarrassing mistakes. The only difference between them and someone who's still stuck is they didn't let fear stop them. They just spoke. So here's my challenge for you. After you finish listening to this episode, I want you to speak English out loud for the next 5 minutes. Talk about your day, your goals, what you learned from this podcast, anything. Just move your mouth and let the words flow. Don't judge yourself. Don't stop to correct every little thing. Just speak. All right, fam, that's a wrap for episode 1 of Speaking Hacks. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe, share this with a friend who's learning English, and leave a comment telling me what your biggest speaking challenge is. I read every single one, and I might just feature your question in an upcoming episode. I'm Jake Matthew, and remember, fluency isn't found in textbooks, it's found in action. Catch you in the next one. Peace.